conception. In sorrow shalt thou bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And unto Adam he said, because thou art hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, thou hast taken of the tree of which I called, and everyone carries the curse. Every man carry the curse. Curse comes through God for anyone that goes into sin, into evil. And then it continues like that. Curse come upon man, man to man. When man meets some things that it just wanted to happen, curse came, judgment comes upon man. You see how man also made a curse in Genesis chapter 9. These are the foundation. Man is struggling today. Man is being tormented today by the devil. Man is being afflicted today. Man is not free from problem today. It's a foundation. Foundation there, bringing such upon man. Man to man curse in Genesis chapter 9. I read verse 20. Genesis chapter 9, verse 20. And Noah began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine, and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. Well, evil, mistakes. He had the opportunity to be a wonderful person with the Lord, perfect person with the Lord. God granted victory. God granted him salvation. God granted his family, the entire family, salvation. God granted him to prosper in the works of his hand. But after that, he fell. Some people, you see them, it was when things are good with them that ought to be very careful. When things are okay, you need to be very careful, because the devil will want to use that thing that you are rejoicing with at that moment against you. When things are bad and not good, the devil still want to use it against you. That situation that you find yourself, he wants to use it against you. So those two areas, you need to be very, very careful. Here for Noah, things were okay, but the devil used it against him. He drowned, and problems started. But there's something that came up after that in verse 22. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brethren without. He saw the nakedness of the father. What do you do as a child? What do you do after seeing the nakedness of your father? What do you do when you see the mistake and fall of somebody else? What do you do? In verse 23. And Shem and Japheth took the garment and laid it upon both their shoulders, and went backward and covered the nakedness of their fathers. And their fathers and the faces were backward, and they saw not the father's nakedness. Will have done that. Canaan or whatever will have done that. In verse 24. And Noah awoke from his wine, and knew what his younger son has done unto him. Verse 25. And he said, cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. Look at the curse. That is the foundation of this individual. God has blessed man, and God has made covenant with Noah. And the covenant ought to continue like that. But out of his children, curse came upon one generation there. He said, servant of servants. Is a terrible thing. He didn't even say that you'll be servants. to his brethren. But says servant of servants. That means